Good afternoon, everybody. I guess, I don't know what's going on with the top of this, but anyway, what a difference in weather. My goodness, even this morning it was snowing like heck, and now it's beautiful. Everything's melting off all the cars. Really, really nice. So anyway, I thought I'd put this together real fast. I'm gonna make a Hershey chocolate cake. I need 28 of these sandwich. You can use the chocolate ones. You can use store name or whatever one you would like to get. We're going to grind this all up, so it'll be like the cake. See what we got here. Looks really good. So I'm going to be doing 28 of these. So if you just bear with me a little bit, I've already counted 28 in this package. It's almost like a coffee grind. It does call for Hershey's, or Oreos rather. But as I say, you can use any kind you want. I got this recipe from my grandson who came over and we made it a couple weeks ago, so it turned out really well. So I thought I'd try making it. Whoops, cover. We had made this about a couple weeks ago, and after he had made this, he had, everybody was over here and ate it, but the husband and I didn't even get a taste of it, so here we go trying. So here's where it's ground all up. It's really almost like coffee, instant coffee. So I'm going to put then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Looks like I gotta buy some more here. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Put that over here. Gonna mix this a little bit. I set my oven at 425, and I'm going to make this in a bread pan because I want my chocolate to be on the bottom of it where it fits on it. I did grease it a little bit. So then I'm going to put 1 cup of milk. This is a nice recipe if you have a younger kid and want them to help you make something. This is a really, really nice recipe. So I'm going to do stir this up really, really well. You could use your mixer, but for a small one like this, it's just as easy to do it in a bowl. So as I'm mixing this, I'm going to tell you what I have already done. I have ground up 26, it calls for Oreos. You can use Oreos or you can use a store brand, it does not matter. I used the store brand, it turned out really well. So you're going to go with 28 Oreos. And you're going to go with 1 cup of milk. And then you're going to go with 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And that's all we're doing is mixing this up. And then we're going to pour it into our bread pan here. You could use something different, but I use the bread pan because that's where my candy bar will fit, which you'll see when I show you the one that we've already done. So, looks like I made a little mess here. So, believe it or not, that is it. Put it in the oven, 425. It's going to cook almost like a cake does, so about 30-35 minutes, but check your oven. Use a toothpick if it comes out clean, it's okay. So then when it's all done, you take it out, you flip it over onto a cooling rack, and then you buy a candy bar, or you should have a candy bar. You can use a Hershey candy bar. This is a store-bought brand, like this. And then once you flip it out, on the bottom, you just set this on. Put it back in the oven for about 2 minutes so it melts just a little bit. Bring it out, let it harden, or let it firm up, and then you can cut it right then. So I want to show you, this is the one I made. Now I made this yesterday, but I didn't have time to do the whole thing. So this is a little firm on the top now, but if I wanted it harder, I could put it in the microwave, or I could put it back in the oven for a few minutes. But this is what it looks like, the inside, and it has your cookie on the top. You can cut it, you got your squares, you can cut it down your squares, whichever way you would like to do it. Very, very easy. I do a lot of this stuff once my grandkids bring it over that they found something. They'll bring it over and say, can we try this? So I always try it. If we like it, we'll put it on the show. But this is a really, really easy Hershey chocolate cake. And as they say, it takes longer to bake it than it does anything else. But make sure it is totally done when you before you take it out of the oven. Test it. If it says done, I usually put it in for 3-4 more minutes just to be on the safe side. Flip it out, because as you see, this is actually the top. So when I took it out, I flipped it over, took the candy bar and set it just on the top like that, put it back in the oven for 2-3 minutes. It will soften that up, and that's exactly how you'll eat it. So now I can call the grandkids next door, because they've been wanting some, and tell them to come over and get this one while I bake the new one. So that was really easy, and it's really fun, especially when you have your grandkids or whoever coming over. Some have little kids. This would be something really easy to make and fun. You know, once it's all baked and you put the candy bar on the top. We put the other ones, we put the candy bar on top. We let it melt just a little. It doesn't drip off the sides. It just melts it enough to be on the top. While it was still soft, cut it, and then you'll get a softer candy bar on the top, like almost like a frosting. So that was easy. I hope you all have a nice day. Probably most of you have heard about the big fire we had in Forestville on a family with, there's 4 or 6 that live in the house. They've got a lot of people donating and stuff, so, you know, thank God nobody was caught in the fire or hurt or anything. So God is good with that. So thank you again for watching, and I keep looking because I'm looking out my sliding doors here just to see what the weather is like, and all the snow's off our roof, all the icicles are all melted. So hopefully we're going to have a few nice days before we get zapped with it again. It's nice watching Facebook. I watch my nephew and nieces in Florida with the sleds going around their yards. That is really nice too. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you try this. Even if you don't have any young kids, just try it, see if you like it. It's really an easy one, and it's not really that expensive unless, it does get expensive if you buy, the Oreos, the Hershey's candy, and, otherwise it's really a nice, easy, simple recipe to do. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time once I find out what else I'm going to be making. So thank you. Have a nice day. God bless.